Based on an incredible true story from the director of Walk the Line and Logan. On November 15th, they took the American dream for a ride. Matt Damon, Christian Bale, Ford versus Ferrari, rated PG-13.
Let's just get into it. We'll do a read, and I'm going to talk about how to find your trailer read. Again, it's going to be based on a very grounded, true read to yourself. So for this, the tone they took with it is, two guys teaming up to do the impossible, to win this race. And, Ferrari has had it on lockdown for a long time, so it's a little bit of a triumph story. I'm going to start with just giving it a flat read. I really wish I could infuse more emotion into these reads, and it's just not trending right now. I don't know why they don't like us to put emotion into it. When I say that, it's just they like a big voice, and it's just a personal preference of mine that I like to emote a little bit more than I'm allowed to. Let's do a rough read.
Based on an incredible true story from the director of Walk the Line and Logan. On November 15th, they took the American dream for a ride. Matt Damon, Christian Bale, Ford versus Ferrari, rated PG-13. Again, it's kind of quickly paced. It's got a little bit of a growl. See, my capsule is here. Let me get on mic a little bit more. Ford versus Ferrari. Based on an incredible true story. 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 Ooh. Whoa, feedback. Just won't get too close. So what makes a good trailer narrator? Why are these people chosen? What about it is so good? It's a certain confidence in the voice. It's strong. It cuts through the mix well. That's kind of just a general statement. But it just has a certain gravity. And they're not trying to sell it to you. It's just a certain level of prestige that you can hear within the voice. There's just something about it that provides a credibility to a film. And there's a certain, I want to use the word gravity, gravitas. It's a slight level of gravel, the right amount of voice pressure that just lends you to believability, I should say. Let's do one more. And what I mean by emotional is, you could sell this movie. Say this was like a comeback story, and the director told me, "Hey, I want you to sell it as a comeback story as the narrator." I would read it totally different, as if they would say, "Hey, just give me a flat read." Majority of the time is, "Hey, just give us a flat read, just do your thing," and on it. So an emotional comeback story would sound something more like this: based on an incredible true story. From the director of Walk the Line and Logan. On November 15th, they took the American dream for a ride. Matt Damon, Christian Bale, Ford versus Ferrari, rated PG-13. Let me turn my headphones down. Actually, I can just turn this down. That should be better. It's getting mentally psyched out here. You gotta be pretty strong mentally to make these videos. Okay. Now, what if the director said, "Hey, I want this to be a very intimate trailer read"? Let's see what that would sound like. Based on an incredible true story. From the director of Walk the Line and Logan. On November 15th, they took the American dream for a ride. Matt Damon, Christian Bale, Ford versus Ferrari. Rated PG-13. Now, let's say it's an action movie. Based on an incredible true story from the director of Walk the Line and Logan. On November 15th, they took the American dream for a ride. Matt Damon, Christian Bale, Ford versus Ferrari, rated PG-13. It's going to have more sense of urgency. It's going to have more bite in it. It's going to have more growl in it. It's just everything about it is going to be more intense. You can see how I just shifted the intensity of it based off on voice speed, pressure, and delivery style. Again, the same script, and all I'm shifting is my intention. Okay, so let's go back again and let's hit the read that I think would air. So if they were to send this to me and they say, hey, we need this back in 15 minutes, give us a read. I would look at it, I would watch the first cut trailer, and then I'd track and I'd send them something nice. Of course. All right, here we go. Based on an incredible true story from the director of Walk the Line and Logan, on November 15th, they took the American dream for a ride. No space. They took the American dream for a ride. Matt Damon, Christian Bale. Matt Damon, Christian Bale. Ford versus Ferrari. Rated PG-13. Ford versus Ferrari. Let me soften it a little bit more. Based on an incredible true story from the director of Walk the Line and Logan, on November 15th, they took the American dream for a ride. Matt Damon, Christian Bale. Ford versus Ferrari. Rated PG-13. Cool. I hope you enjoyed reading some trailers with me today. Have a good weekend.